episode of Super Reaction Bros. I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And on today's episode, we're taking a look at something you know more about.
It's called Philip K. Dick's Electric Dreams. For some people who don't know, Philip K. Dick is wrote the book on like robots. Though he didn't technically write the book on robots. He wrote the book on more fictional style robots. Okay. If I can get to the point, pretty much. He's written so many stories, phenomenal stories, and a few stories they've already turned into films. Like one of them, most known currently right now, is Blade Runner. That one was based off of one of his short stories. And I forgot there's been a few others, but they've turned some of his stories into films already. And a while back, pretty much, I guess his daughter pretty much wanted to do something with the stories because he's written hundreds of stories, great short stories. And pretty much he went to producers like, hey, you want to do something with this? What do you want? Do whatever you want with it. And once he saw it, he's like, I want it all. And they're like, that's when he decided to actually make. What it reminds me of the way is that it's like the Twilight Zone, but each episode is more of another short story from him.
Okay.
And that's what it is. And there's so many people producing this. One of them is Bryan Cranston. He's one of the producers.
Okay.
And you got a whole different list of different actors who's been a part of this. It's already premiered in the UK, but this is a trailer for that because they're bringing it to Amazon eventually. But this is a phenomenal guy, pretty much. He's written a lot of great stories from what I heard. And I read the article, that's why, about this, and I was fascinated. I already got to download the first episode already. So let's just dive right into this for Philip K. Dick's Electric Dreams, the official trailer. Okay?
Okay.
So here we go.
People say we know everything, down to the molecules, the atoms. But here there will always be mystery. What is that?
On vacation.
Hey, it's hanging out. Back one.
Yeah. Those are different ones.
Fuzzy, but it's coming back.
Terrence Howard.
I think I'm gonna remember everything.
All the people who are part of it.
It's the passenger.
Yes, so we're all passengers here.
Fuck that guy.
Voyage.
Where?
Out there. Somewhere. And if we do this, there is no going back.
I need to talk to someone about my father.
Reckoning.
Something's going on.
You haven't noticed anything unusual since his return?
It's just different. I dreamt you. And I think maybe you dreamt me too.
Very interesting.
So I'm very interested only because, like I said, it's like he's got so many hundreds of short stories, pretty much, that it's like amazing short stories, and it's like that's what they decided, let's just make each short story into like an episode, pretty much. And that's why I said it sounds like it's reminding me of like the Twilight Zone, where each episode, or even like the current Black Mirror, where each episode's like it's its own story in its way, and it's like, but here it's his short story series, pretty much. His anthology, pretty much. So it's gonna be it's interesting. I'm very interested. Like I said, I downloaded the first episode, or I haven't watched it, but after watching this, I'm really fascinated to see what's each story he wrote, what's about.
Yeah, you get a glimpse at little bits here and there of each and every story.
Yeah.
And a lot of them are very interesting, have their own unique mysteries to them from the looks of it.
And as I said, there's a whole list of actors who wanted to be a part of this because they're like, they loved a lot of his short stories, pretty much. They were fascinated. So
yeah, so I mean, it looks interesting. I mean, check it out eventually.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all I can really say. There's not much, like...
But like I said, though, it's going to be interesting to see one of those short stories that was turned into a movie, like, you know, like I said, for, like, Blade Runner or, what is it, like I said there, was Minority Report, you know, just to see what his original story was, you know, or based around, you know, which would be pretty interesting to see, you know, I mean, it's fascinating. I was always fascinated, especially by his stories, because I've read maybe one of his stories, and I was like, wow, this is very interesting.
Yeah, so... other than that though, if you're new to the channel, you can hit the like button. We'll talk some more about stuff like this. Comment down below. If you want to share us around, share it around. And feel like it's just a little more than anybody else when it comes to talking about some electric dreams, hit the subscribe button down below. And if you're also on mobile, hit that bell icon to the right.
Yeah, and just let us know pretty much if you're a fan of, you know, if you've read a lot of his short stories and you loved a lot of his short stories and can't wait to see this, definitely let us know in the comments below, or which short story you're most fascinated to see them turn into an episode at least. Let us know. I mean, there's so many great ones I know that people are like fascinated to see. I mean, even some of the ones that we saw here, there's a few that it's like I already want to take a look at because it looks interesting.
Yeah.
So definitely put down, you know, your thoughts and comments below. Even if you are watching it right now, and even in the UK or something like that, you know, let me know how, or let us know how, you know, it is so far. I mean, even if it's just 1 or 2 episodes, let us know what it's like so far. And definitely put your comments down what you thought as well of our reaction.
Yes.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah, so until next time, I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
That was a very dream-filled episode of SRB.
See ya.
Later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
Yeah, and if you want to see any more of our videos, check out the playlist links down below in the description.
And you can also check out our Twitter account pretty much down below at Super React Bros.